cause you can't go back. You can't go back, no you can't go back. You better tell them now cause you can't go back. You can't go back, no you can't go back. You better tell them now cause you can't go back. You can't go back, no you can't go back. You better tell them now cause you can't go back. There was a rich man, there was a poor man, there was a world in between. One was living out his dreams, one was begging on his knees. There was a rich man, there was a poor man, there was a world in between. One was living out his dreams, one was begging on his knees. There was a rich man, there was a poor man, there was a world in between. One was living out his dreams, one was begging on his knees.
This is KJIC Santa Fe, serving Houston and Galveston on 90.5 and on 90.7 KQLC Sealy, the KJIC mobile app, and online at kjic.org.
You're at home with KJIC.
I'm Jeff. That's Danielle. Have you ever asked any of the kids who's your favorite parent?
No. No, it's just very clear that it's me.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Some questions you don't need to ask. You know what I'm saying? Have you? You've had to ask?
Yeah.
Yes, that means it's not you.
No, that's not. I think it changes from time to time. Different periods in their life, you know. And
I guess. I can't relate to that.
You're so...
Blinded by my sin, then I let the friend of sinners come in. I was weak, he made me new. Now I can breathe again. So leave your burdens at the altar. Leave your tears at his feet. Child, don't worry about tomorrow. Whatever comes, he'll still be king. My mistakes that held the nails. Instead of him, it should have been myself. Through his grace came fresh new starts. His love never fails. So leave your burdens at the altar. Leave your tears at his feet. Child, don't worry about tomorrow. Whatever comes, he'll still be king. Oh, hallelujah. that's not how it's been. I'm at the part of the movie when the good guy might not win. Did I take a wrong turn? Why do you have me here? I want that happy ending, not this one where I'm in tears. And yeah, we both know if it was up to me, there'd be no gravel roads, no wounds, no blisters on my soul. Pain might come, but it wouldn't come for me. If it was up to me, I'd take the easy ride, but I'd miss the grace that changed my life. Thank God I'm not the one in charge of things. I'd never know how good your plans could be if it was up to me.
If it was up to me, I'd never taste the grace that meets me where I am. Beneath the God who came and picked me up and taught me how to stand. He always has a purpose through the joy and suffering. I'd be crazy not to trust him with everything. If it was up to me, there'd be no gravel roads, no wounds, no blisters on my soul. Pain might come, but it wouldn't come for me. If it was up to me, I'd take the easy ride, but I'd miss the grace that changed my life. Thank God I'm not the one in charge of things. I never know how good your plans could be if it was up to me. If it was up to me. Your ways are higher. Your ways are higher. You know what you're doing with me. Your ways are higher. Your ways are higher. Put me where you want me to be. Yeah, we both know if it was up to me, there'd be no gravel roads, no wounds, no blisters on my soul. Pain might come, but it wouldn't come for me. If it was up to me, I'd take the easy ride, but I'd miss the grace that changed my life. Thank God I'm not the one in charge of things. I'd never know how good your plans could be if it was up to me. Yeah, if it was up to me. If it was up to me.
90.5 KJIC. Thanks for listening. We're Jeff and Danielle.
Do you have any oversharers in your life?
No, I excommunicate those people pretty quick.
You're so nice.
No, I think it's that sometimes we get into an uncomfortable space when it's not appropriate. That's what makes them an overshare.
Yeah.
And so I like a healthy boundary. You know?
But I mean, it happens, even
Sure.
if it's like a first time, you're like, oh gosh.
Yeah.
Then what do? Do you counteract the oversharing with oversharing? Or do you just come right out and just be like, hey, I love the fact that you trust me, but no.
You know what stops a bunch of people? Even
What?
people who ask, there's okay, here's
Get
another
ready.
personality
Danielle's
type to
giving
throw
us
in the mix.
some good advice here. Here we go.
So there's also people who ask you a million questions.
Sure.
Right? So the only way to combat this is to ask either of those personality types also a bunch of questions. When you're like 2-3 questions deep, all of a sudden they stop. Because the oversharers have a one track. They have a whole dialogue they want to get out, and so you're interrupting that. And then the question people want to ask the questions for information, but they don't want to answer them. So that is how I combat it.
That's like a psyche reverse role thing,
Yeah,
right?
not
Like if
bad, right?
they're like, why do you think people do that? And then you'd be like, well, why do you think people do da-da-da?
Right.
And they're like, man,
You can literally mirror their question too, which is more fun.
Bible and the bell, taught to say yes sir and yes ma'am. Say the grace before you eat, bow your head and take off your hat. I still believe in that. weren't just neighbors, they were friends. You could count on them through thick and thin. To help chop the wood, cut the grass, give you the shirt right off their back. I still believe in that. When a handshake and your word was better than any piece of paper, and you made an honest living from the fruits of your labor. When we all prayed to Jesus, and we all pledged our allegiance to the flag, I still believe in that. Yeah, our heroes and our idols were homegrown. Didn't find them on no TV show. They were our teachers and our preachers, our soldiers, moms and dads. I still believe in that. When a handshake and your word was better than any piece of paper, and you made an honest living from the fruits of your labor. When we all prayed to Jesus, we all pledged our allegiance to the flag, I still believe in but there's a lot that we can learn from the past. I still believe in that. I still believe in that. I was raised on the Bible and the bell, taught to say yes sir and yes ma'am. I still believe in that. I still believe in that. I still believe in that. I have won some battles, and I have lost some more. I've been wounded a time or two, I bear the scar. Now there have been times it was hard to find strength to just go on. But mercy said, just lean on me, when you're weak I am strong. Mercy brought me through the storms, it brought me through the rain, it brought me through the heartaches and all of the pain. When I was in sin's darkness, couldn't find the light of day, mercy brought me out, and grace led the way. I've heard the doctors say we've done all we can do. I've cried a million tears from the things I've been through. This old heart's been broken by the people that I've loved, but I felt mercy's healing hand reach down from above. Mercy brought me through the storms, it brought me through the rain, it brought me through the heartaches and all of the pain. When I was in sin's darkness, couldn't find the light of day, mercy brought me out, and grace led the way. Mercy brought me through the storm, it brought me through the rain, it brought me through the heartaches and all of the pain. When I was in sin's darkness,